I'm Coach Stormee from the Vancouver Debate Academy. Today we're diving into some tips to improve your rebuttal in debate and how to effectively weigh your arguments. Let's start with the basics. There are two types of rebuttal in debate: offensive and defensive. Defense is all about protecting your case from your opponent's attacks. It's your shield. You use defensive arguments to counter and weaken the impact of your opponent's points. The goal is to maintain the strength of your position. It's all about poking holes in their logic. For instance, if your opponent makes a claim, you might counter with, "There are alternate causes for these problems," or "This doesn't happen that often." These defensive arguments challenge the validity of their points. Defensive arguments aren't bad, but you don't want these to be the only tool in your toolbox. Now let's talk about offense. If defense is about reactive argumentation, offense is your proactive strategy. It's your sword. It's about building contentions that add weight to your side of the debate. Think of it like making a strong case for why the judge should vote for you. For example, offensive arguments might include statements like, "My case solves the problems in your case," or "Your case makes the problems worse." So how do we use these tactics in action? Let's take the motion, "This House would ban homework." The proposition team might argue that homework causes stress. In defense, the opposition could counter that not all students are stressed by homework. But going on the offense, they could also argue that managing homework stress prepares students for future challenges, turning the argument in their favor. Notice how the defensive argument manages to reduce some of the harshest impacts of the proposition's argument, but it also doesn't necessarily endorse homework. What about homework that does cause stress? On the other hand, the offensive argument turns the logic around to support the benefits of the homework. It flips the script and doesn't just hurt your opponent's case, it strengthens yours. Lastly, weighing your argument is like the cherry on top. It's about showing the judge why your arguments are more significant. In our homework example, you might say, "The long-term benefits of homework outweigh the short-term harms due to its lasting impact on developing skills." This kind of weighing helps clarify how your points interact with and overpower your opponent's arguments. Remember, debate is a strategic game. It's not just about being right, it's about presenting your case in the most convincing manner. With a blend of defense, offense, and effective weighing, you'll be well on your way to mastering the art of debate.